more and more Californians are leaving the Golden State to move to the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. And in this video, I'm going to go over the main reasons why people are moving here, and specifically to Frisco, Texas. I'm also going to show you two really great neighborhoods. One that I think super affordable, two has way luxury living, and you're going to be able to see the difference and what fits you. So stay to the end because you don't want to miss it. Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm a realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I specialize in Frisco, and today we're going to go over all the things that you might want to know when moving from California to Texas, and we're going to start with some facts on why people are moving here. So one of the main things that my California clients talk to me about when they first call is the state income tax. We don't have one. And so it's always a huge topic of conversation, because coming here, even as a remote job or getting a job here in Texas without having that state income tax just ends up saving families thousands and thousands of dollars. Something else that my California clients have done on occasion is they buy a second home in Texas, because if you show that you live outside of the state of California for 6 months, then you don't have to pay that state income tax. So financial benefits are really just the tip of the iceberg, because there's so much to love about Frisco. So we'll go ahead and touch on the fact that there's a huge political difference. And it doesn't matter to me what your political beliefs are, but Texas definitely veers more on conservative and being a red state. And so I get a lot of conversation with my Californian clients about the fact that they just want a little bit more of a conservative feel and community in order to raise their kids. And these are all things that my clients tell me. These aren't things that I just come up with, but things they specifically tell me are that they want to be able to make their own decisions, that if they want to carry a gun, we do carry guns here. We are an open carry state. It doesn't mean that you're going to go to a grocery store and see somebody with their, gun on their belt, but you could. There are people that do it. The main thing that I hear from my clients is that they want their kids to be raised in a school that isn't necessarily giving them a bunch of new concepts. They like the conservative views of teaching. They have talked about potential culture differences, and just Texas being a really, really friendly state, and how community is such a big deal, and getting to know your neighbors. So if you don't want to know your neighbors, then Texas may not be the best state for you, because we do like to know each other. I mean, you can stay in your house, it's totally fine. But just like here, this is our farmer's market, and it's really cool that you can come up here and hang out and listen to live music and get to know all the people in the community. So that's probably one of the biggest differences, is the politics and the culture. So affordable housing and more space comes up all the time when it comes to my Californian clients. And I think the biggest thing that is the difference is affordability. So right now we are in the Trails, and it's one of my most favorite subdivisions in Frisco, simply because it's a huge master plan community, but I feel like it offers a very wide array of price points. For example, you can get into the Trails $450,000, and the average median price in California is $800,000. And so you can get way more house for your money here in Texas. And so I think that that's always very surprising to my clients when they come and I show them what they can get for their money. They think they have to spend a lot more than they really do in order to get what they want, but they don't. And so you're going to see affordability. This neighborhood in general, like I said, is 450, but goes all the way up into the millions. And it really depends on, do you want renovated because this is an older neighborhood? There are homes in here that are renovated, and then you're gonna get better pricing on the homes that are not renovated, and then you can potentially make it your own. So I am going to take you to a luxury neighborhood and show you a luxury home as well. I'm gonna save that to the end, but I wanted you guys to see what it looks like to live every day in a master plan community here in Frisco. So another big thing that my clients bring up to me that move here from California is quality of life and really traffic relief, because you guys have insane traffic. And so I was talking to a client the other day on the phone, and they asked, well, how far is Frisco from Dallas? And I said, it's about 30 minutes if you don't hit rush hour. And they're like, that's okay. It takes us 30 minutes to get to the gas station. So we do have a lot less traffic compared to the whole California state. We also have a lot of green area, and Frisco specifically has set up a 25-mile trail system where you can literally walk for 25 miles if you wanted and never go over a major street. And so they built tunnels underneath, so it's very safe. People bike, walk, run, some golf carts, but that's not allowed. But it's beautiful out here. And so I wanted you guys to kind of see the look of it. And we have so many parks. This is Frisco Commons Park, and there's parks all throughout Frisco. But what makes Frisco even more exciting is our booming real estate and the ability to have that luxury lifestyle. So let's go and take a look. And of course, there is a financial and investment side of moving to Frisco and North Dallas in general, but Frisco kind of tops them all. There is such an upside in equity because the growth is explosive here. And everyone hears me, if you've been on my channel, how I talk about the Fields and the Fields development. It's a $10 billion development. I am in the Fields now. I actually live here. And the only reason I bought in the Fields when I had a perfectly good house already was because I couldn't not participate. I know I just did a double negative there. I couldn't not participate in the projected equity that they're saying about the Fields and Brookside South and Brookside North and the Preserve. And I'm gonna take you into one of the Britton models. Everybody knows that Britton's my favorite builder, but there's such a sweet spot right now because we're in phase 1, phase 2 of the Fields. And when Fields West is built, if you guys haven't seen Fields West, it's unbelievable. And it's gonna be built in the next 2 years. And once that happens, the whole dynamic of this area is gonna change and equity is gonna skyrocket. And so I tell people, I don't have a crystal ball, but my opinion, along with lots of other people, is if you spend $1 million in the Fields, I believe in the next 3 to 5 years, you're looking at 1.6 in total value. And so I just think that when you're moving here from a place like California, take that money that you're cashing out in California because your prices have gone up so much, you probably have great equity as well. Bring it here to North Dallas, put it into the Fields, live here 3 to 5 years, and then go buy your dream home if you want to, or stay here. It's just an epic area. There's just a lot to be said about that. And that's why I'm so passionate about the Fields. So you've got Brookside South, which is where I am right now, and you're looking at townhomes that are $650,000 all the way up to $2.5 million, and that's Brookside South. And then you've got Brookside North, which is all land and homes. They're just now breaking ground, and it's gonna be anywhere from 1.5 all the way up to 3 million. Then there's the Preserve, which is completely custom. You can't get into the Preserve under 3.5 million, but you get to work with an architect, build your house. It's gated, guarded. It's on the PGA golf course. It's unbelievable. And it's probably gonna be one of the most expensive neighborhoods in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. It's actually being claimed to be the most expensive once it's all said and done. So I'm gonna take you into the Britton model. I actually already filmed it on a different day because it is hard to get in these model homes when nobody's in there. And so I try to be stealth. So I'm gonna show it to you. And it's just unbelievable what you can get here compared to what you can get in California. So take a look. Okay, I always have to coordinate doing these home walkthroughs for builders, and there's nobody in there. So nobody's in there. This is one of my favorite builders. It's my favorite builder in the whole metroplex. Britain, also Perry, they're the same company, but Britain is their luxury division, and they're building here in the field. And I'm going to take you in because this house is amazing. So let's go. So I'm going to point out just a few things while we're in here. First of all, the office is stunning, and look at the high ceilings. Now, obviously, all of this woodwork are upgrades. And so we all know that model homes have the most upgrades possible, but it definitely shows you what is possible. So it's very pretty. And then you have this really grand entrance and the curved entry. And what's cool about that curved entry is when you come in here to the secondary bedroom downstairs, it matches the curve on the shower, which I think is beautiful. It's also important to have a second bedroom down here in Frisco and really Dallas-Fort Worth, because a lot of people like to have a bedroom downstairs where their guests or their parents don't have to climb stairs. So you see that a lot, to have a ensuite private bedroom downstairs as well. So for resale value, you might want to think about it. Okay, so let's go on through. And this is what's really pretty, is the fireplace. It goes all the way to the ceiling. And you've got the wood beam up there with the chandeliers. And this is becoming really popular, to have the kitchen, dining, and living room so that it all flows and you can just have one big entertaining space. And then of course, all of those doors over there collapse down so that it's kind of an indoor-outdoor area. And I don't know if you guys can see the screens out there. The electronic screens come down, and so you can have the TV on and you can grill, and it's just indoor-outdoor space, and it really makes the whole space look bigger, beyond the fact that it's just really pretty. Now, I will say, and what I tell everyone is, when you come to the fields, Brookside South, Brookside North, and the Preserve, you're going to give up space for future equity. Our lots are not big here. And so if that really bothers you and you don't care about the excessive equity that we're all going to gain, then let me know, because there are other places around here that have bigger lots. So it really boils down to what's best for you and your family. Let me show you this real quick. Got lots of backlighting, even to the degree of, look at this. Look at the lights on the stove. It's just really pretty. So all of that is upgrades. The wine next to the refrigerator, the built-in refrigerator, the cabinetry all the way to the ceiling. All this is upgrade, which is beautiful. We do have a little half bath here, which actually has underlight. It's got the underlight, which is really pretty. I love the ceiling in here. Great spacious room, which is really nice because the lot is pretty small. And then we have an amazing bathroom. So we've got his and hers sinks, completely separate with the underlighting. We have a walk-in shower with multiple shower heads and the rain shower head. And then you've got two distinct closets. So there is no sharing here. It's his and hers, completely separate. And then you have your really pretty soaking tub and your private potty right there. Now down here is typically going to be your 3-car garage, but it's their sales office for now. So you've got your utility room. It does, you can get the option to have the sink, walk-in pantry, and then of course this would be where your 3-car garage would be. This is fun because it splits right here. So we'll go to the left first because it's just a single bedroom and ensuite bathroom. Somebody asked me what ensuite meant the other day, and that just means that the bathroom is dedicated to that room. You don't have to share, and it's a private entrance. But look at this. I love this. I think this is the only model that has the built-ins for you to sit and read or do whatever. But then we've got such great little private bath. Now remember, I've told you guys you get better pricing on spec homes that are already built. Now, the trade-off is you don't get to choose any of the designs, but you can change them later. But you're gonna get a better price point because there's lots of room for negotiation on houses that are just sitting there, that are already ready. If you build from scratch, you get to pick out everything that you want, but you're gonna pay the highest price. So it just comes down again to desire. And then we go up this side, and you've got your game room, which is beautiful with the wood beams. And then you have an open concept media room. And that's fun because you're still able to see your kids, all right? There's no closed door there. And you can play, whether it's pool or ping pong or whatever, and watch the game or the movie, whatever it is that you want to do, but it's very open. I like that concept better because I feel like it flows better. So then you're going to come down this hallway. This also has its own ensuite bathroom. Super cute. And then a really well-proportioned bedroom. Okay. And then if we go across the hall, we're going to get the final bedroom that shares a bathroom with whoever is in the game room. So the bathroom's here. So the game room, media room would use this, guests would use this. And I love this because it's got a step down, so it kind of makes it a little bit multi-level, but then you have your huge reading nook. Obviously the designer put these in, that's an upgrade. But this room's huge. I mean, I can't have imagined having this big of a room growing up. And then of course your big old walk-in closet. So the beauty of this home really is breathtaking when you come in. I've had so many people that I've brought up here and they're just like, I cannot believe how beautiful this home is. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. One other thing I want to talk about is the weather and the events of California right now and the fires that you guys have had. And we want to be sensitive to that, and we want you to know that Texas is here for you. If you guys need anything, we're praying for you. We know it's been devastating, so definitely reach out if we can help you in any way. The weather here, just the difference, we do have tornadoes. I get lots of questions about that, but it's very rare to get hit by a tornado. I have lived in this area for almost 50 years and have never even been close to being caught in one. So just know that, yes, we have them. No, you're probably not statistically gonna get hit by one. We do have hail every year. It has affected our insurance rates, but our insurance rates, we're not being dropped from our insurance. So don't fear that. We don't have the earthquakes. We don't really have fires. So it's just different. When you get here, we do have super hot August, July and August. So yeah, you have to get through that. But the rest of the year is pretty great. So know that there is a difference in weather, but I really think you guys would like the weather here. Well, that wraps up our video today. Guys, whether you are moving here for a more luxury lifestyle or more conservative views or more freedom of your person, we are here to help you. You can reach out, text me, call me. I will get back to you really, really fast. I am an expert in all of North Dallas, so let me know if you have questions. And if you're moving here, let us make it as seamless as possible. So reach out, we'll get you all the way here and get you into the best house that fits your lifestyle the best. With all of that being said, I hope you guys have a really great day.